Here's a little bit of back to basics within this credit card points and miles world that you need to know, especially if you're starting new. And sometimes a refresher helps too. There are two types of currencies within this credit card points and miles world. There's transferable currency, and then there is fixed point currency. But what are the differences? Transferable currencies are currencies that you earn within a given ecosystem. For example, Chase Ultimate Rewards, American Express membership rewards, or Citi thank you points. There are other currencies out there as well: Capital One, Wells Fargo, Bilt. These are all the major ecosystems that we have within this credit card points and miles world. So what exactly does a transferable currency do? I can take those points and I can do a number of things with them. I could use them in the portal. We don't always recommend it. I have done it. I did it my first year within this credit card points and miles world, and I will always do the math to see if it's a better option. We booked a flight to JFK recently. JFK last year. We booked a flight to JFK from Cleveland in April of 2024 because it was the cheapest currency option. It was literally 5,000 points cheaper than booking it through any of the major carriers. You could always take those points and cash them out. You're going to get 1 cent per 1 cent, but if that's what you need to do, no judgment here, but we don't recommend that either. What we do recommend is using those points and transferring them out to a transfer partner to get the biggest bang for your points. And the most optimal time to transfer those currencies out is when you have a transfer bonus. You can even spend way less even then. Depending upon the actual currency and the ecosystem that you are in, you can transfer those points out to hotels and airlines. Hotels like IHG, Hilton, Marriott, Hyatt, that's the biggest one. You could also do airlines like United, Air France, Qatar, Air Canada, KLM, Flying Blue, and many more. You just need to know which cards transfer to which partners. And then you can get a higher cent per point. So you're not going to get the 1.25 or the 1.5 in the portal or the 1-to-1 for cash back. You could get 2 cents per point. You can get 4 cents per point. You can even get 15, 16 cents per point. And there is a little calculation that you can do to make that happen. I do have a video in the past that I did on that. I may just have to do a new updated one. I will say this, cents per point doesn't always matter when it comes to this free or nearly free travel. And I know that's an unpopular opinion, but that's my opinion. And there have been times that I have definitely gone for the least cent per point because it was convenient to me. So now what is a fixed currency? Fixed points and miles are things that go to specific co-branded cards like hotels and airlines, and they're set to use within that ecosystem there. For example, IHG cards give you points towards IHG stays. Hilton cards give you points towards Hilton stays. United Airline cards give you points to United Airline flights. American Airline points give you points towards miles towards American Airlines flights. And you can only use them within those ecosystems. You can transfer some points out, like Marriott and Hilton, to airlines, but it massively devalues those points and it's not worth it. And again, if it's something you need to do, no judgment, but it's not what we recommend. If you are looking for a new card, or if you're looking to earn points within a given ecosystem, know exactly what those ecosystems give you. I look to travel a year in the future before I pick new cards. I know that in 2026, the plan right now is to go to Japan with my daughter. And I know that the best miles to get there are Alaska and American Airlines. And I also know that I can transfer my Hawaiian miles to Alaska, as well as my American Express miles to Alaska. So my husband opened up the Hawaiian personal card, I opened up a Hawaiian personal card, and I opened up a Hawaiian business card, which should net us around 190,000 points, in addition to my already 60,000 points that I have sitting in Alaska Airlines right now. And I'm hoping that that gives us 2 flights there and back in business class. And I don't have those points right now, but I should have them in my travel bank by the end of January 2025. So when I go to book for April or May of 2026, those points are sitting there. So remember, always work backwards, know where you want to go, know how you're going to get there, and then base your card choices off of that. I hope this back to basic helps, and I would love to know your questions. If you have questions within this points and miles world, let me know. I'd love to do a video for you so that I can help educate you more. I remember when I started in this world and how many questions I had and how many sites I would go through to find those answers. I don't want that for you. If you have a question, let me know. Happy to answer. Until next time, happy travels.